Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For most of you it is probably welcome for the first time because I have gotten so many subscribers in the past couple of days. It's been like the majority of my subscribers have came in the past like 4 days, so thank you all so much for subscribing. I'm redoing this intro because I said the title wrong in the first intro, and then I started editing tonight and I'm an idiot. So I filmed this morning. This is the new intro. This is a continuation of Married at 18. So once I posted that video, I got an amazing response, and I had people commenting, messaging me, texting me, DM, whatever, asking further questions, wanting to know how we told our parents, how we worked it out, how we, budgeted, all that stuff. So this video is just about how we told our parents and how our families reacted. If you have not watched my first video, Married at 18, the story of us, I recommend you go check that out first and then jump on over to this video. But otherwise, let's get started. So originally, before Colton left for basic training, we said we were not going to be married while he was in the military. We were just going to stick it out. We were going to deal with it, see how our relationship worked, see how it went, do the long distance. I was going to get a job back in Illinois, like a hair salon job, and just live our lives separately. When he was in basic, everything changed, and I knew that was going to happen. Like if you're with someone and they're going to basic training, or they're going to travel, or they're going to work a job somewhere else, they're moving somewhere else, you will know. You will either lose those feelings, or the feelings will become so much stronger, and you literally just feel like you cannot live without them. And that's how I was feeling. I was just feeling alone when I was with people. I was upset when I was leaving friends' houses. So I don't know how good of advice this is, but when you know, you know. Like, there's not a checklist, there's not any guidelines really. Like, you either know or you're unsure, and if there's any part of you that is unsure in your body, you're not ready. And that doesn't mean you guys can't stay together, but never take that extra step. Don't put yourself in a situation you can't get out of. Do not move in together if you're not having a plan B of you can get out, especially if you're not getting married. If you are just moving in with a boyfriend or a girlfriend because you want to, that's fine. But my recommendation is to have that backup plan. Tell your mom and dad, hey, if for some reason it doesn't work out, can I move back home, or have the funds to be able to, move into your own place, be able to support yourself. You don't want to get trapped in a bad situation. That is my biggest piece of advice for when you're deciding if you want to move forward. This is mostly for people around our age wanting to move in with their girlfriends and boyfriends. I don't expect you guys to go out and get married. I don't recommend you going out and getting married. That's just what we decided to do, and we're very lucky that it's working out. I don't believe in people saying, oh, when you get married things change, when you move in together things change, because if they do, then it wasn't meant to be in the first place. So on to our families. So basically my parents knew already. They've known. We've been together forever. We've never, this has been a long time coming. I've told them before I don't ever see myself being with anyone else, when I was younger. Not like, oh, we're gonna go get married, but we probably will get married someday, It's always what I said. So my mom and dad kind of started hinting at it here and there, oh, it's not like you guys are gonna go get married, are you? And it's not that I was hiding it from them, because we were speaking about it a little bit, but we were both very uncomfortable with the fact of even talking about it without our families being aware of what was going on. Not our whole families. We at least wanted our parents to know what was going on. I honestly don't remember the first time that I told my parents, hey, this is really what we're thinking about. But I do know, as soon as I brought it up to them, they were a little bit upset because of the fact that we weren't going to have a wedding. So that was the same with his mom. She was a little bit, she wanted to be there, and his brother also had a courthouse wedding, so I know that was hard for her. And it wasn't because we wanted to put her through something. This was our own personal thing. If his brother hadn't have done that, that had no influence on the decisions we were making. My parents were super supportive. They helped me buy my plane ticket. I went dress shopping with my friend. My other best friend, Maggie, took me dress shopping. She actually forced me to try on the dress. I didn't like it at first, and then when I tried it on, that ended up being the one that I bought. Sorry if this video is a little bit lengthy. This is kind of a in-depth, more in-depth about, the whole situation. So everyone was supportive for the most part. I know they were behind closed doors, maybe a little upset or a little unsure. And, of course we were asked, are you sure? I know him more than anybody knows him, and he knows me more than anybody knows me. We know ourselves, obviously. So when we made that decision, we were listen, this is it. We're not getting divorced. We're not, So my grandma and papa were super supportive. They got married super young when my papa was in the army. And then I have these, they're my cousins. So they're my dad's first cousins. My Uncle Mark, we call them aunt and uncle just growing up because they are my parents' age. So we've always called them aunt and niece and Uncle Mark. They actually got married. I believe they were 19 when they got married, maybe 18. I'll have to get exact ages from them. And they actually were in Texas, you know, all that stuff. And they're still together. They have 2 boys. They are an amazing family, like, and they're still just, like, madly in love. Like, I really look up to them for their relationship, and they were, like, just cheering us on. Like, listen, if you know and you need to do this for your happiness, like, you just need to go for it. So we were super fortunate about how people reacted. We were supported. My parents helped buy a bunch of stuff for our house, mostly because of the fact of we didn't have a wedding. They didn't pay for a wedding, so they paid for our couch, our bed set, our dining room table, our TV stand, I believe, a bunch of stuff. My dad drove here with me from Illinois. So me and my dad made the 22-hour drive here. He stayed here for a couple days. He helped us move into our place because Colton was still living in the barracks. You know, he can't just move in here. So he helped us move into our place, and then my dad took a plane back home. And then, like, a month later after we moving here, my mom, my dad, and my younger sister came here. My older sister is living out of the house. She was still living in Aurora, Illinois at the time now. But now she actually lives in Arizona, so she's planning on coming here soon because she is my only family member who has not been here yet within my home family. My nana, my mom's mom, and my grandpa John have been here too. So we've really been very fortunate to have everybody's support. My advice to you, if you are planning on moving in with your boyfriend, if you are wanting to get married this young, you need to be honest and you need to have a plan. You can't just go to your mom and dad if they are gonna, you know, parent you the way that I was parented, if they're gonna really, unless they're just gonna be like, all right, screw you, do whatever you want, blah, 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 I don't care. If they're gonna really sit down and have that conversation with you, my biggest thing that was for me, my parents' worry, was money. How are you going to live? How are you gonna be on your own without you needing our help? Because I was still living in their house. They were paying my phone bill, my car insurance. Obviously, I wasn't paying rent. I was living at home with my parents. My groceries. I paid for my own gas. I had 2 jobs. But they were paying all those bills, and I offered to take over some of my bills, but while I was living at home, my parents were just paying my bills, as most people do. We could afford it. We're very fortunate. So, they were like, listen, like, originally my mom offered, I think she said she would pay my phone. So, because she paid my sister's phone when she was in college for a while. So, and I kept telling her, I'll take it over. You have to have a budget. So, I took what I make currently, even though I was moving out here without a job, and what Colton makes. You add it together, and you can subtract out. So if you already know the place you're going to live, you obviously, it's just common sense. Subtract out bills, subtract out gas for your car payment, insurance, phone, water. I feel like I'm getting off topic here. So I'm just going to bring it back in. Parents and family. Parents and family. I will write this down and do this in another video. I can't say that everyone's going to be as lucky as we were with the way our families reacted. So that is all I have for this video, this episode. I'm going to get more into the money budget thing. I got a little bit off on a tangent there, but I am going to make a whole video about how we budgeted, how we plan to move here, all that stuff. If there's any other videos about this specific topic you want me to make, go ahead and comment that down below, because I do have a couple ideas, but I never know what you guys are thinking. I don't know what questions you are wondering about. I don't know what's going to interest you. I don't know. I'm just talking. So if you have anything else you want me to touch on that you are wondering about, please comment that down below. Any videos in general you want me to do, please comment that down below. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and please share this with everybody so everyone can know what is going on. Everyone can have the advice of me, because obviously it's just superb. I almost just spilled my coffee. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.